Pauline Abrago sits in front of her room saddened, wondering where the day's meal will come from. After losing 2 of her fingers in an accident, all patrons of her kebab business refused to patronize her. For health reasons, she had to give up street hawking, which became the alternative after the collapse of the kebab business.
3 days, 4 days in Sukranejanipu, Nebinkam.
I sometimes go 3 days without food. I fell ill due to that. All I am able to do is to turn to God for help. Though
the house has electricity, her room remains dark due to her inability to buy a new bulb to replace the worn-out one. The poorly ventilated room has just an old mattress, a dirty-looking trunk sitting on a table, and some shoes stuck under the table.
I live in harsh conditions. Things are tough. The whole community know how comfortable I lived when I was employed.
According to the latest unemployment data by the Ghana Statistical Service, about 2 out of 10 women are unemployed. The statistics from the third quarter of 2023 further indicates about 8 out of 10 females are vulnerably employed. Paulina has managed to switch jobs after her accident, but she could barely last in any since her health has remained unstable.
After I lost my fingers in the accident, the kebab business collapsed. I started selling toffees in handkerchief, but due to the poor health, I couldn't sustain it.
We can be namdeko. The cosport near the but I say be 2 years ni. Maybe I read that demo artist.
Her children couldn't get the needed education since she barely could raise money to keep them in school. Her daughter, Patricia Dankwa, is now a teenage mother. Efforts to obtain disability support from the District Assembly Common Fund have proven futile. Few days to the 2024 general elections, the new Patriotic Party is promising the implementation of the Women's Trade Empowerment Fund to provide loans and grants for female businesses. The opposition National Democratic Congress presents a similar alternative, proposing the establishment of a Women's Development Bank. Gender financing expert Sarah Anam supports the approach of both parties, but the mode of implementation should be reconsidered.
I think we are moving in the right direction, looking at women businesses critically, or setting it aside critically. I think we are moving in the right direction because its ripple effects is significant. I would prefer that the government will rather set up the policy or create a certain revolving fund that sits with the central bank to probably give these funds to financial institutions to on-lend to women at cheaper rates. If the government sets up the agency to grant these women these initiatives or these benefits, then assurance of transparency, assurance of it reaching every woman that needs this becomes questionable.
For Joy News, Nanaya Chima, Kumasi.